Please help support the channel and purchase PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds at the affiliate link below. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the MundaneChats channel, and right now, YouTubers everywhere, myself included, are freaking out about YouTube and the Adpocalypse and whether or not we have a future here on this platform. And the way it's looking, and I am being legitimate here, not well. And I say that as a person who's not looking to leave, but just looking at everything as it's playing out. We don't quite know what's going to happen next. They're not communicating with us. And now is the time for a rival platform to shine. And many people out there have been pushing me to go, go towards vid.me. And it's a good platform, but it's not there yet. And it doesn't have the backing, even though a few months ago it did get $6 million in investment funds. But this story, this has me intrigued because of who's behind it. And that is Kim Dotcom, the guy behind Mega, your favorite movie downloading site that you don't want to tell anyone about in hopes that they never actually catch on that it exists, so then you can keep using it unimpeded. And idiots who always brag about watching pirated movies aren't always bragging about where the hell they got it from. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Dell. Shut your whore mouth. Anyway, Kim Dotcom wants to earn more income for YouTubers with his Bitcoin payment service. And him clearly looking at the camera going, I'm gonna get you. But it kind of makes sense why he wants to do this sort of stuff. So this year's Adpocalypse reinforced the idea that YouTube stars need to diversify their revenue streams. Check off no shit for that particular reason. And one place where those creators can find fresh funding is from their fans. And okay, before I move forward from that one, yes, that's very true. We can go to the fans. Those of you guys who support me via Super Chat when I do live streams and record my episodes live for you are awesome. I greatly appreciate it. You guys who help out with Patreon or the Amazon affiliate stuff, you guys are fantastic. The Bitcoin donators, the PayPal donators, everyone who supports the channel, essentially what I'm trying to say. But that's also not enough. And I know that sounds horrible to say out loud, but that is the truth of it, is it's not enough. And so diversifying it is going to have to be the way of the future, or seriously resulting to some on the ground, hands clasped e-begging, which none of us want to do, because eventually, and this is a reality, eventually there's going to become a cannibalization. Eventually enough people are going to push that particular good nature to its limits, and people are going to have to choose what I call the Sophie's choice of supporting YouTubers. And as a result of that, it's going to get very bad very quick. And so that's the reason why the ads are important. The ads are important because they kind of keep it even. It's like people can earn off those ads enough to where they don't have to constantly be begging, their supporters. You could just imagine there's going to be someone coming up for, like that scene from Boys in the Hood, like, hey man, you got that Patreon money, man? You got that super chat money, man, I'll suck your dick. That could happen. And in some cases, I'm pretty sure it already has. So it's important to diversify, but where we go next is clearly the issue. As more YouTubers solicit contributions from their viewers, controversial tech entrepreneur Kim Dotcom believes their cryptocurrency Bitcoin can serve as a powerful solution for them. His new venture, Bitcache, is a service designated around Bitcoin micropayments, and to put it to test, he's looking for to partner with creators who have more than 500,000 subscribers. I'm not quite there yet, because I probably would give this thing a go. I got a kid on the way, man. To quote Benny from Total Recall, I got mouths to feed, man. No, it's true. I mean, like any kind of, port and storm at this point, but from one who's been able, Kim, okay, here's why I'm interested in this. Vid.me seems like a cool platform. People can do like PayPal tips and everything like that, which is pretty nice. But Kim Dotcom owned like a fortress in New Zealand. He has made serious money. So this dude knows the game of earning money off online. So he's willing to put that his experience, his knowledge from what he has built into this game, which is why I'm intrigued. And him capping it at people with 500,000 subs and above is a real dick play. Lower that to 148,000. Poor favor, Kim Dotcom. Anyway. Bitcoin, which comes in small denominations, $1 currently exchanges for about 4,300 Bitcoins. I don't know if that's not accurate. It's not $1 exchanges for 4,300 Bitcoins. It's one Bitcoin is about $4,300. So whoever wrote this article, Sam Guttel, kind of a dum-dum. It makes sense as a currency for small contributions from fans or creators. Bitcache makes those micropayments smooth and efficient, and Dotcom hopes that YouTube stars will see the sense in employing his service for those transactions. Bitcache for YouTubers, he tweeted on August 26th, more income for YouTubers. YouTubers at 500K, hit me up for beta partnership. So here we go on this one. And I'm sure he'll lower that as things go on. And the thing with that, though, is the way that Bitcoin works, just in terms of like the Satoshi, is, you know, you can farm that shit on your own, right? So you could sit there and like watch YouTube videos and like fucking farm Bitcoin and everything else. A lot of people have started running Bitcoin mining operations, or Ethereum, I think is the other one too. I'll be meeting up with Barnacles at PAX in a couple days, and I'm gonna be like, you tell me about all your Bitcoin stuff, because that is a wave of the future, not the wave of the future, but cryptocurrency is definitely not going anywhere, and people have been able to make some serious good money off of it. So him finding a way to put that all together is definitely going to be interesting, because I want to know what it's going to tie into as a whole. So this is this is the video they put together, a little 50-second commercial. Let's take a look at this here. You can create amazing content. All right. I agree with all those things. My followers love me. That's right, you do. Are you? I like to think I am. Okay. Each time they watch your videos, I like that. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I get it. All right. Okay, so it's kind of like Patreon. It's kind of like Patreon in that regard, because it looks like here, if you go back, right, it looks like this is, I can't tell if this is, okay, so this is a YouTube page. This is going to be, this Bitcache is going to be an app, or a Chrome or Mozilla Firefox extension that's going to be very similar to like vidIQ or anything else like this, any one of those extensions. And it's going to work right there, and people can have that installed and then donate the Bitcoin right from the browser, which is interesting. And then you can put it out there. So it's kind of going to be like Patreon in that regard, and also people can donate directly. That's fascinating to me. That's fascinating to me, definitely. I like what he's talking about here. The 500,000K limit, though, it's all right. And so essentially there's that, but this is where it gets into the downside, because there's always a downside to this kind of stuff here. If you care, if you really care, this is kind of minimal. The YouTubers who link up with Bitcache won't just be taking a risk on a new micropayment platform. They will also be joining forces with a man who could soon face trial on copyright infringement charges. Dotcom is best known for the founder of Mega Upload, a file-sharing service that was seized by the U.S. government in 2012. The U.S. is currently trying to extradite Dotcom from his home in New Zealand, though the entrepreneur believes he will continue to elude law enforcement officials who are harrying him. The U.S. extradition case is dying, he tweeted last month, and someone is going to pay for this mess. And he has officially, over the course of the past 5 years, been able to evade U.S. officials for, you know, coming out and like for, you know, from extraditing him. And I will fully admit, he has had a few tricks up his sleeves that hasn't worked very well in terms of getting this thing gone. He tried to claim that he had information that Seth Rich was really the Wikipedia or the WikiLeaks or the leak of the DNC information, that he had talked to him directly. Nothing from what I could tell has ever come from that. I don't know if anything ever will, but he did try that a few months ago. And Kim Dotcom is a very larger than life dude, and one that when it comes to dealing in this particular marketplace has a lot of experience, and it really does not like the corporate culture of the internet, and wants to find ways to, I don't know, fuck with that as much as he possibly can. So in the meantime, I don't know what's going to go on with this. I'm going to keep my ear to the ground, because this could be another alternative. If we don't have to leave the platform, but we can find something that will take on Patreon and how they've been kind of strong-arming a few people recently, it feels like, and everything else, and also still kind of work within cryptocurrency, which a lot of people I know are turning to these days, especially because you can then mine it yourself, earn money your way, and then also support people you want to support. And it's easier in that regard. And that transaction, I should say, is easier. Something to consider for the future, but until it gets really rolling, we won't know how effective it really is. Well, gang, that wraps up this video. Be sure to leave your thoughts below in the comments, as I love to read them. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, links below in the video description. We have Patreon, PayPal, Amazon affiliate in the beginning of the video, as well as Bitcoin now. During the Adpocalypse, anything helps. I greatly appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Peace out.